I'm placing some hollow punctuations in the inlay face of these front legs. They're graduated in size from largest up here down to very tiny down here. And in between are bellflower inlays, which I haven't started yet. But it was a little tricky figuring out how to get these little holly circles in place here. And what I've done is I cut a piece of holly, and then I scraped the surface in a cone-like shape. And when it was larger in size, I put some hide glue in there, and then hammered in just a, I don't know, not even a 1/16 maybe, into these holes. I drilled these holes with graduated drill bits. The holes are there. So now the job is getting this sizing to fit into the next hole size. So I'm too fat here. I just did these third holes. Now the fourth holes are smaller yet, so I have to taper this more. Now, the way I've been doing this, first of all, I do a little bit with the block plane. This is getting shorter, by the way, as I go, so gets more difficult to hold and work, but I think I've got enough material here to finish it up. Now that got me a rough dimension, and what I do next then is use a scraper blade to get a more accurate rounding down at the end. I put a little bit of pencil shading on one face so I know when I make a complete circle, and I can look at the end and I can see where it's fat and work that a little bit. And I'm getting close to where I want to test and see if it's going to work into the next hole size. No, it needs more work. And I can see that I'm a little bit oblong. Knock that down a little bit, and then knock this down. And right here. Now let's see. If I can push it in and it sticks, I'm pretty sure then that that's going to work. All right. So the next thing is to get a little bit of glue in that hole, and I'll put that right there, and put this on the flat here, and with a hammer, oh yeah, that went down nicely. Just like that. And I can just go ahead and saw that. And I'll need to take more, taper this again to fit the same hole on the other leg. So do I need to hit it with the block plane? Probably. Oh, that's uneven when I use that plane. It's getting too small to use the block plane. I think from now on, see, I've got a couple more after this one. And it gets down to a 1/16 inch diameter on the last hole. That may work. 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna work in there. No, it's down. It's down. And saw that. Okay. Now, the next size. Getting tiny. I think that's 3/32. I forget what dimension. So more scraping. And the same process for 2 more times.